Hi guys. What should you do if you can't get to sleep? Lie on the edge of the bed. You'll soon drop off. What happened to the man when he fell asleep with his head under the pillow? Fairies took all his teeth out. What time do tennis players go to bed? 10ish? Why did the girl run around her bed? She wanted to catch up on her sleep. Great, that was the best jokes I had from Google around sleep. Guys, I've just finished, my name's James, I've just finished my clinic. As you guys might know, I work as a nurse practitioner in a GP surgery, and then suddenly thought, oh no, I'm meant to be doing the daily youth videos for Tim to upload. Great job, Tim, by the way, to upload ready for Monday. So I've got to a Friday evening and thought, oh my, I best do it. And then I was thinking, what could I share with you guys? What would be really helpful? Something that I was thinking about is, what have I seen most of my patients about today? So I've seen patients with anxiety, diabetes, asthma, depression, constipation, urine infections, a bit too much information. Anyway, and a lot of those consultations I had, one of the things that kept coming up was about sleep. And I wanted to, as a nurse, be quite practical with you guys and give you just a few minutes around the subject around sleep. And as you probably are aware, we've now just coming into our second bit of lockdown, or second stage of lockdown when we're in it for a month. So whether you love to sleep or find it a huge struggle, the Bible has a lot to say about it. There are more than 100 references to sleep in the Bible, and many more references to rest, slumber, and dreams. We know that rest is important to God because he chose to rest on the seventh day in the creation account, which is found in Genesis 2. And Jesus slept even in the midst of a storm. See Matthew 8 for more of those details. But what else does it say? So I want to give you 3 important points about sleep. The sleep God gives is sweet and sustaining. So sleep is good for you. Let me just give you a few Bible references. Jeremiah 31:26 says, "Just then I woke up and looked around. What a pleasant and satisfying sleep." Proverbs chapter 3, verse 21 to 26, it says, "Dear friend, guard clear thinking and common sense with your life. Don't for a minute lose sight of them. They'll keep your soul alive and well. They'll keep you fit and attractive. You'll travel safely. You'll neither tire nor trip. You'll take an afternoon nap without a worry. You'll enjoy a good night's sleep. No need to panic over alarms or surprises or predictions that doomsday just around the corner, because God will be right there with you. He'll keep you safe and sound." Psalm 4:8 says, "Then they get in all their shopping sprees. At day's end, I'm ready for sound sleep. For you, God, have put my life back together." Psalm 3 verse 5 says, "I stretch myself out. I sleep. Then I'm up again, rested, tall and steady, fearless before the enemy mobs coming at me from all sides." So one thing the sleep God gives is sweet and sustaining. It is a good thing for you. My second point, it's possible to have too much of a good thing. Yes, you heard it right. It's possible to have too much sleep. Let's go back to the Bible again. Proverbs 20 verse 13 says, "Don't be too fond of sleep. You'll end up in the poorhouse. Wake up and get up. Then there'll be food on the table." Proverbs 6 verses 9 to 11 says, "You lazy fool, look at an ant. Watch it closely. Let it teach you a thing or two. Nobody has to tell it what to do. All summer it stores up food. At harvest it stockpiles provisions. So how long are you going to laze around doing nothing? How long before you get out of bed? A nap here, a nap there, a day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next? Just this. You can look forward to a dirt poor life, poverty. your permanent house guest. Ecclesiastes 5 verse 12 says, hard and honest work earns a good night's sleep, whether supper is beans or steak, but a rich man's belly gives him insomnia. Proverbs 19 verse 15 says, life collapses on loafers, lazy bones go hungry. So my first point was, the sleep God gives is sweet and sustaining. It is good for you. Point two, it's possible to have too much of a good thing. And my last point is, we need to get the balance right. So going back to the Bible, Psalm 127 verse 2 says, in vain you rise up early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves. And so when he comes back the next time, he said, are you going to sleep on and make a night of it? My time is up. The Son of Man is about to be handed over into the hands of sinners. Get up. Let's get going. My betrayer is here. And you find this in the gospel. And my last verse, Romans 13, 11-14. But make sure that you don't get so absorbed and exhausted in taking care of all your day-by-day obligations that you lose track of the time and doze off. Oblivious to God, the night is about over. Dawn is about to break. Be up and awake to what God is doing. God is putting the finishing touches on the salvation work he began when he first believed. We can't afford to waste a minute, must not squander those precious daylight hours in frivolity and indulgence, in sleeping around and dissipation, in bickering and grabbing everything in sight. Get out of bed and get dressed. Don't loiter and linger, waiting until the very last minute. Dress yourselves in Christ and be up and about. So what can we learn from all this? Sleep is important for us. Like I've seen in my clinic today, it's important for us physically, but it's also important for us emotionally and spiritually. And God is able to give us precious sleep, the kind that lets us even rest when there's storms raging around us. However, sleeping all day long isn't an option if we want to thrive. We need to work if we want to eat, and we need to serve God if we want to see his kingdom come. We need to be wise about taking good rest rather than striving and living anxious lives. But we're to be awake and alert when the Lord has work for us to do. Oh, and one more thing. Don't sit beside an open window if you're listening to a long sermon while you're very tired. Check out Acts 20 verse 9 for a bit more info. So guys, those are my 3 points. One, that sleep is really, really good for you. Number 2 is that you can have too much of a good thing. And then number 3 is you've got to be able to strike the right balance. And I have found that to be talking around that key ingredient in life for many patients who come and see me is something I wanted to encourage you, that God sees sleep as a really important thing. So as we should go into our second stage of lockdown, please be aware and try and get that balance right. And also, I just wanted to see whether anyone actually, other than Tim, puts up these videos, listens to these YouTube videos. So if you do listen to them, if you do watch them, fantastic. I want to just encourage you that if you do listen to them, then message the website on City Church, .bristol.org and message me, and I will send you some practical tips that I give my patients on how to get a good night's sleep. I can give that to you, but I just wanted to test whether people are actually watching, and if so, feel free to message me and I will message you back with some practical ways on getting a good night's sleep. Okay, great. Guys, I hope you have a great weekend, a great week ahead, and I hope to speak to some of you on our Friday Night Youth. Good night and God bless.